Welcome to the installation video for the Oettinger DSG shifter paddles. We're going to go ahead and take out one of the paddles and install a Oettinger paddle, just to give you a demonstration of what the process is like. The first step is to go ahead and remove the airbag. In order to do this, you will be needing a mirror. You can use a small pocket mirror or something like this, and you will also need a small flathead screwdriver, such as this one. We're going to go ahead and rotate the steering wheel. The clips are located on this side and on this side, behind the steering wheel. We got this side to come out. Just turn the steering wheel this way. And we got the steering wheel cover and airbag to come off. Straighten out the steering wheel again. Take this out, and you can just rest this like this. At this point, we're going to go ahead and take off the button cover and the steering wheel buttons on the right side. You're going to need a torx screwdriver and adapter set. Take off this just one screw right here, and this will come off quite easily. At this point, there is a small adapter here which needs to be removed, and you put that aside. And there is one screw that holds the shifter module together. You'll remove that. And you should be able to pull the shifter module back and off, and the wire will come through a small hole. At this point, we need to take apart the shifter module. In order to do so, I would recommend a small screwdriver, like a jeweler's screwdriver such as this, and take the bottom, look at the bottom section of the shifter module. You'll see the hinge that'll hold this shifter module together, and we're going to just push that hinge out by putting the screwdriver at the bottom and pushing it out, and with a little bit of force, you'll see that it to start to come out. And once you've got it to come out, you can go ahead and use a plier such as this one, and just pull the hinge out like this. Setting the hinge aside, we'll gently open up the shifter module like a clam, and you'll notice there's clips on the other end, and there's also a spring inside. You don't want to lose the spring, so you're going to put the spring aside. Now this is the OEM part that we're removing, and we're going to set that aside. And here comes the Oettinger part. We're going to go ahead and set the spring back into place inside the hole, the spring hole in the original, in the Oettinger part. And we're going to go ahead and line that up, and gently put the shifter, the chipset side of the shifter module on, You have to do it at an angle and then push down, and it goes in quite easily. At this point, we're ready to rehinge. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the hinge that we removed earlier and just set it in place with your hand. It always takes a little bit more effort the first time around, obviously, but you can go ahead and you can either take a screwdriver or any type of area, and with maybe the back of a screwdriver, just push it right in, and it should go right into place. And once you've got that in place, we're going to be ready to put this onto the steering wheel. So you can test the shifter out at this point. It should click in your hands, and then at this point we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that pigtail adapter through the hole from the back of the steering wheel, so it comes down the front and the wire will snake through. And as it came out, putting it right back in the same fashion. And then we're going to tighten the screw that holds the shifter module together. And then we're going to go ahead and plug this white adapter back into the steering wheel controls. And try to be neat and putting the wires back together, and then putting the buttons back in place. Now we're going to put the screw back in place that held the button panel in place. And now we're ready. The right side is in place. You can test it. Should work cleanly. And with the other side, you're just going to repeat the same steps by taking off the panel, and taking off the screw, taking out the shifter module, disassembling it the same way that you did with the upshift button, same with the downshift button. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and put the steering wheel back together by putting the airbag back in place. And that's it.